like a spirit that is
First train
created with strong magic.
by the
Oh,
water?
I hate to tell you guys this, but I stole these. My master, he was killed by the Shadow Man.
Shadow Man is.
I don't
Is
know.
that theft or inheritance?
And I stole these from the rat guy because he's just never looking and keeping track. It was so easy and it smelled so delicious and I was so hungry.
I mean, that is pretty valid, but this is a lot of damn cheese. And you ain't much bigger than me.
I was really hungry.
All right.
Roll a
How
wisdom.
about this? I'll take
Roll
all
a
your
wisdom
cheese.
save.
A wisdom save.
As her big scentling eyes and this warm smell of cheese is not the warm smell is, or not warm smell, Jesus. The sweet smell is not actually the cheese itself. I'm just imagining you guys would imagine it as cheese. That smell is just actually a scentling's ability, and you guys are gonna roll to see if you would be wisdom saved against this charm. That is a dirty 20. So,
Would that be between the two of us, though?
I mean, you would have
Or
to
would
roll
that
it
just be the one?
individually.
But we'd both do a wisdom throw, and then like combine it, divide.
No, you'd have to roll it individually. But this scentling, it's just a charm. It's not an actual spell. It could be, but it's not. It's just an ability, a passive ability. It makes you really not want to hurt this creature. And you, Schnur, rolled a 6 to a dirty 20, so you would really feel empathetic and not want to hurt this poor little scentling. You, Cloud, however, you would be like not as enveloped in these sweet aromas. You'd be more astute to your senses.
And the cheese, he can decide if he shall be falling for her or what she is doing.
Oh, that's a very good idea. Maybe you try and bring the scentling back to Ratman, see if he falls for the charm. Smart thinking, Schnur. Well, roleplay it out. Try and convince her.
Well, Mrs. Little, I'm sorry, but what was your name?
Arthreus.
Arthreus? Okay. I was wondering if, so like, we won't turn your ass in for stealing all this cheese if you become our cheese pack meal. We claim half your cheese here, but you're carrying it for us, homie. And then we're gonna go trick the, rat man. You can be our homie if he falls for you.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have another protector. I really feel lost with purpose without my wizard. And with that, can you roll? We'll just say that was such good role play. You don't have to roll. You guys are able to convince her. She'll follow you and Jumbo back down up the embankment. And she'll actually offer you half of this cheese. So you may now put 5 regular medium cheese wedges. Those are the ones that do D8s. And you may put 3 fine cheese wedges. Those are the ones that do D12s. Here, just take half of what I got here, because if this works, it would be so nice to live in a nice warm house instead of out here under this bridge with the Shadow Man lurking around. Have you guys seen the Shadow Man? He's in town, you know.
What is the Shadow Man up to?
I don't know. I just seen him lurking laid around. He was following that real big armor guy. You know, the one that people were talking about. You know, all those kids died.
Oh, what's his name? Heimdall, correct?
I think that sounds familiar.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't
think
hear
that
you.
sounds familiar.
And the part after that.
That was all she said. I just repeated it.
Oh, I thought he went missing with... Well, no, he didn't go missing, did he?
No, the
Thought
kid. So these
people he was
kids,
with
they
did.
didn't go missing. They died. They didn't make it to Mistvale Sanctum.
They weren't missing. We for sure knew we have their bones.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh no!
They're deceased. They did not make it.
They were yeah, they were murdered. Yep.
Oh, that's fine voices in me head.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way back up to Ratman's place, Silith is just now leaving. This took you guys maybe about 20 to 30 minutes. The sigil is now completely faded. You guys are back. And Silith is just now leaving. You go in and find Ratman is kind of like scuttled back in the corner, picking his papers up. The table is completely flipped upside down and basically like across the room. And he's like picking his papers up and like scuttling back to his feet as you guys enter back in. Would anyone like to make an investigation check as to where Silith is like storming off towards?
Yes.
Am I of use, or is it between Jimbo and Schnur?
Solaris, I'll say this could be for you. You could follow Silith. Let's say that his path would have crossed yours as you were going to catch up to Vero after he delivered those crates.
Okay.
So we'll say that you could do that, and
Okay.
then they can go
Well,
in.
if they want to go, if they want to go ahead and roll, they can. But I'm
Well, you
willing
haven't
to
had
throw a
very
roll
many
out there
rolls
if that's
either.
something.
So we'll
Yeah, go for it,
I'm
right?
not concerned about that. I'm just saying I'd like to throw. Okay, so we're doing an investigation. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Right, an investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta load this. It's being done and slow. I gotta put my phone on the charger. Okay, so we're doing an investigation. I gotta look up my stuff. I'm slow with it a little bit because I have to check notes, abilities.
You're good. We're basically near the end, so it's all right.
Okay, investigation is an shoot on -1. All right, well let's see what I roll. Let's get a 405. Okay, rolled. Okay, I got. So I got a 16 investigation. But -1, so 16. Unless we're doing straight investigation.
He is storming down. Remember when you guys broke out into the town square? How you guys went around to the left and there was like one big alley, and I said it basically like ran the whole length, but ended where that wall was. If you went the opposite way, where it continued to run the whole length, he is turning into that right now. So he would be walking essentially towards where we later know the flesh wall will be. He is going down that bending long, very long alley. But what's not interesting about that is not the fact that he's walking there, but that two figures that both have the same exact robes as him, with this bright embroidered red crescent around the borders, and the slicked popped almost like Dracula collar, but they also have long and black hoods, much like an executioner's cowl. And they quickly like both step and follow behind, like 10 paces behind Silith, entering down this dark alley right after he does. Would you like to follow them?
It's up to you guys.
No, that's up to you.
Guys. I don't know. I'm down.
That's up to you. You're the only one that sees this.
So I follow him. Okay. Yeah. Let me follow his ass.
Yeah. So you make your way very quickly, kind of throwing off these thoughts of that orange cat and darting in between structure to structure of these tents and different semi-impermanent stands and tables as you work your way down, out, and into the main block over there, and then quickly turning into this alley following them. What you will find, though, as soon as you get into this alley, the whole first like crooked bend of it is entirely empty from your perception, and if they were all the way after this bend, they are now beyond your sight. But you could continue to follow them deeper into this alley, or take an investigation check at this starting bend to see maybe if you like hear their footsteps or.
This is my one. So okay, I got 6.
Okay. You don't hear footsteps. You don't see them. But you're getting a very, very dangerous feeling in your gut.
Okay.
And if you would like to proceed, you may do so.
Do I get what do I have left? Like a free move or like what?
Yeah, you can just move again. Your bonus action.
Well, I guess I'm gonna move back to wherever they're coming from. Like if they're coming at me, I like to turn around and go to them. Or if they're running, I like to chase them.
Yeah, you're currently following them. You're on their tail. So they
Okay,
they
so
walked
I wanna
and
keep
went around
following
this
them.
bend, and you stopped here to investigate to see if you could like hear them. You don't know if they're
Okay,
just
so
standing
I'll
there
keep
on the other side
following.
of the bend or not.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep following if that's my next move. Yeah.
All right, and right as you get around this bend to where that long straightaway that you'll be familiar with later, right when you get along that bend, you see these 2 figures kind of like standing there. One of them kicks one of these barrels over. He was just right here. And you see all of these red linings on his suit on these robes start to fade off, and underneath are these long black robes with that isolate gray that kind of moves around, much like the guy with the skeleton mask had. And they're like just sitting there kind of like kicking.
Oh, okay.
And we'll pick up right there when we get back to what you investigate from that. Switching back over to Ratman's hut. You guys walk into this hut having the scentling now with you, desperate to plead this offer with Ratman to let her stay there. She has given you half of her cheese just for helping her get this far. You guys are now past the threshold of Ratman's doors, and you have stepped into his den to find him on the ground, picking his papers up, scrambling to get back to his feet. His table has been flipped over and like tossed across the room.
Well, I would say we probably try and like kind of do it. Like we don't want to like ruin his life or nothing. We just want a little bit of cheese, you know? Just a little bit of rations for the road.
Y'all be after
don't
that
really
cheddar.
Huh?
It's up to you guys. It's your moment. You step in to see him.
Oh, that's what he was saying he was doing. Like he
Oh.
goes in and he helps pick up the papers.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. I thought he was asking. He's like, we don't want to ruin this guy's life, right?
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, that's
yeah.
up to you. Okay. Oh, I did not hear that part. All right, yeah, you could go in there and help him get his papers up. You could also make a strength check to help him flip his table over. It is a pretty like big, long table that he would have had multiple things of cheese on, so that he can like look at multiple different ones and compare them side by side. Big.
Yeah,
large...
let's go for it. Let's help him out.
All right, roll a strength check, and he'll roll
Hopefully
a
we're strong
d6
enough.
to assist you, because he only has a maximum of 6 strength, and he's pretty hurt. Damn, he maxed it. He's gonna give everything his little wrap
Hell
up.
yeah!
Damn, a dirty 20 from Jimbo. Holy shit! Yeah, you two. You might not be looked at as the 2 strongest. But between the 2 of you here now, you look like glorified Herculeans, the way you just so easily and effortlessly get this table back upright. And with a loud, audible thud, it sets back down upright. Dust clambers across the room. Some of the floorboards even rattle and jolt. Very, very well done. He is happy. He's like, I thought we were gonna have to pay a fortune for that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but instead of a fortune, you could probably just give a wheel of cheese or two.
Oh, yes, yes. I did not think
not
I'd
too
ever meet
greedy,
anyone so fascinated with cheese as me. You are truly welcomed here at Ratman's Den anytime. Let me see if I...
Free cheese for life.
let me see if I got something I can find around here. And he kind of scurries back about into his into one of those shed-like attachments that he's using as these storage houses for large wheels of cheese and just a plethora of cheese. But though they've been kind of skirmished thin, the cupboard has seen better days. It is worn and looking a little empty. He has a little tiny slice tucked away that he keeps under his pillow, and it's wrapped in this really, really old just like cheese paper and fabric on top of that, and then like some old ratty thin leather on top of that, and he almost hands it to you like a ball, but it's like a very, very cubic looking slice of cheese, and it's called ancient cheese.
We can't take that from him. I mean, that's your choice, Boo-Boo.
I insist.
You guys love the cheese. Is what you've been looking for.
If you don't take it, the cheese thief will get it. It's only a matter of time.
Well, you see, the thing about that...
Why doesn't he just eat it? He could just have it, and then he could have a good time. I mean, I know, Schnurr, you would love to have that cheese. But, like, we can't rob the man of his most prized possession, you know? That'd be, that... We can find other cheese, you know? I'm sure the man loves his cheese.
Who is that you got there with you? Is that the damn cheese thief?
Is that what? My bad.
The little scentling is still like floating around in the background somewhere, hanging out. And she's like sniffing the air. She's like, "Ooh, that does smell pretty good, though."
I can't be the judge of this one.
Oh, well, you guys are too kind. You know, when I first met you and you were telling your tale of looking for this, magic cheese, I thought maybe I could help you because I know about this ancient cheese here, but I wasn't ready to part with it just yet. How about we each take a slice and I'll tell you a little bit of a tale. Maybe it'll help you find this magic cheese. And he pulls out a real tiny little pocket knife and he starts slicing this very cubic triangle or cubic cheese slice into thinner slices. One for you, one for Schnurr, one for the scentling, and one for himself. And he begins to nibble on his little piece. Well, I got this ancient cheese down in some old dwarven ruins.
Yeah, is Ray here?
No, she's in the alley.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm not. Okay. Okay.
All right. I was about to say the same thing. I was like, don't we all get a little sliver of cheese? But that's all right.
Yeah, I like cheese too. I'm not looking for it, but I like it. Y'all can come find me later and give me a little nibble.
We'll remember that. We'll not.
All right, for sure. Thank you.
He continues to nibble his little piece while you guys are like in thought about this offer, and he tells you, yeah, I got this ancient cheese down in those dwarven ruins, and you know, the dwarves, they knew about all kinds of weird magic us surface dwellers never figured out. If the magic cheese came from somewhere, I would say but it was probably from one of those dwarven ruins. There's all kinds of Arctics and Relfax down in there. and his words become harder and harder to understand as they jumble up as he munches this cheese faster and faster.
Would it be rude to teach the homie about cholesterol?
I don't think that's. I'm not sure if that's prevalent.
I mean,
You are the guys trying to
a
eat
lot
and
of
get as many
protein.
cheeses as you want. If you were to teach them about cholesterol, listen to your own wisdom, eh?
No, that's the demon on my shoulder.
Incorrect. I do not live this way.
So you still gotta convince you still have to show Ratman the thief and tell him and stuff and try and get this bargain.
Senor Ratman, since you have spun this tale with us now and shared this, may I say, fine cheese with us, we think you should know that this little blur. What the hell is it?
Scentling.
No, it starts with an S.
Yeah, scentling.
Scentling. This little scentling here. First off, what do you think of her? She chill, right?
He's like putting two and two together, and he like looks over at her, and he rolls a 5 to defend his charm. So yeah, she smokes him. He can't be angry at her. He's like, oh, look at her. Oh, so nice. That's a little cheese devil. Why didn't you just ask for some cheese? Yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And they exchange thoughts, and maybe they'll continue to tell tales together here. You guys each are gonna get 20 shillings and one more medium wheel of cheese each. And he says, I know I don't got much cheese now, but when you guys come back, I'll make sure I save up one wedge from every single batch we make, and we'll save it for you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, you have completed the quest for Ratman. So I'll put that down in the XP log. And you do have one more opportunity here. You technically need to plant. If you want to complete that side quest, you need to plant the fake cheese wheel, Jimbo.
Oh, dude, you never planted it?
Look,
She had to
where do
steal
I do
one, but
so?
the
You
other
didn't
part
We
was
only got
you didn't
20
plant your
minutes.
cheese. Oh.
Yeah, do a switcheroo then.
all right. Roll sleight of hand.
That's dope.
Yeah, you definitely fucking pull that off. You're like, as all this is going down, and he's like talking with his new friend, and everyone's getting cheese. You can quite easily, kind of like real sly, like roll this fake cheese wheel down your arm over your shoulder, like an NBA player, like a globe trotter, and kind of whoop, drop it right on top of one of the other cheese wheels, and step away as if nothing ever happened. Mission complete. Now, all you have to do is return one of the cheese wheels you currently have in your inventory to the rug guy, to the fabric guy.
Oh.
So you have a chance to make 20 more shillings than everybody else by simply returning there right now. You'd be in the lead for money.
Oh.
Let's roll.
By almost double.
She owns the whip.
So you guys get moving.
If it involves
Lamborghini
cheese, I make
fire up.
dictatorship and
And you guys take off down the road, passing by the alley that Solaris dipped down. You guys, of course, don't know that she took off down there, but you guys quickly make your way back to the market, and the sun is getting ready to set. It is going to be dark soon, and if you don't make it back by dark, you will be disqualified, and you won't be able to travel the Mistvale Sanctum during this voyage, like Father Talia said at the beginning. So just keep that in mind. The sun is like close to going down, and it's getting pretty dark. And you guys make your way to the market, and just before you can get there, there is some sort of kerfuffle as there's a group of people that are basically being chased away by Solaris and Vero. It looks like 3 brown fabric-covered hooded figures that have like cardboard signs and a couple different picket pieces for their setup that they had. They have it in their arms, and they seem to be being ran out of town. And you guys pass by that, and then make your way to the market again. And at the market, you're able to make it back to the parchment guy with the spinning binoculars and the little robotic spider.
Oh, my fine sir, look at what we have.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't fail. Here you go. And I threw in a bonus. There's 30 shillings there. And make sure you remove one of those medium cheese wheels from your guys' inventory. And now, in total, you guys should have 50 shillings. Which would put you guys in the lead by 30 for the richest.
Yeah, hack and hack.
Yeah, make him bank. And he is so excited that you pranked his old rival. He's kicking his boots. And he's like, well, I guess that's a successful day. And he begins shutting it down and packing up all his stuff as well. The spider running around and helping fold things with all of its little legs. And yeah, he starts packing it up.
Spider.
It's almost dark, so I presume you guys would be wanting to take the voyage to Mistvale tomorrow in the game.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow in the game, yeah.
So you guys would make it back to the church way before it gets dark, greeted once again by Solaris and Vero as they make their way in, and Father Talius would welcome you guys all, thank you guys all for participating, and wish you guys a safe night within the walls of the chapel.
Yeah.
And with that, we are all going to do our level ups. Solaris, standing in this alley, you stumbled around this bend to find these 2 figures using some sort of disguise, some sort of illusion magic that now fades, revealing that they're underlings of the guy that you know you'll meet later and fight with Vero and
some next week
Draylin.
war. Okay.
And these guys are like hunting Silith. Silith didn't know they were behind him. He may be a douchebag, but these guys were presumably about to do something pretty bad to him, and now they're throwing a temper tantrum.
They're even more douchey?
Huh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they're
so
throwing
they're even more
douchey
douchey than him?
Silith disappeared right where you will come later to find the that fleshy wall.
Okay.
And now these 2 are standing there. Do you want to take cover and see what they're arguing about?
I sure would like. Yeah, I would sure like to do that.
All right. Go ahead and take an investigation check. Yeah.
Investigation. Okay. No, I gotta look up all my silly stuff because my stuff needs. I gotta look
I think
it up.
your investigation's a -1.
Why is it? I think it is just 1. No, actually, my investigation might be -1. I don't want to.
That's what I said. -1.
Investigation -1. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yep, you're correct.
You're good.
All right, roll them up. Roll them up.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Roll them up. Oh, I literally got a 1, so I have a 0.
They're almost muttering.
What?
It's really hard to make out what they're saying, even though you're so close. It's if they're speaking in some sort of shadow-like, mystified dialect that's these low hisses and jumbled groans at each other, but you can make out actual words within it. Go ahead and roll roll stealth now, real quick, before anything else happens.
Okay. Yeah, before we go. The boops. Come on, internet, just load. What the heck? Okay, there's a stealth. Stealth. Boop, 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 stealth. Stealth, there's gonna be a +0, so nothing. And then we're gonna roll a bleep bloop. And we're gonna go to do here 12. So it's an even 12 because my stealth is +0. So 12.
So they're at disadvantage because they're arguing. So they roll a 1. So you're pretty concealed to them. They continue arguing back and forth. You could take another investigation check.
Cool. Okay. My investigation -1 we said, right? So.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, well, all my investigation checks -1, so 13. So I rolled a 14, my investigation -1, so 13.
If we can't kill him, he's going to get in the way. You don't think I know that? We have to kill him. We have no chance at killing Heimdall, and one of them has to be taken off the board. They're arguing back and forth. And before they can even like really finish this thought, you hear some sort of in this like slurping and warping and bending sound as we see the fleshy wall come into view much previously than we had thought, as it manifests and bends, and as the flesh kind of bends and molts and warps these patches of different colors with these seamless or these seams that aren't stitched at all, just patching in and flowing against each other, begin to bend and warp in the center, making a cylindrical type shape that protrudes further and further out of the wall before becoming a humanoid type shape and then emerging from the wall in total. And the guy with the skull mask appears, a large hooded figure with wearing some sort of deformed human skull across his face, steps forward, and he looks at the two. Did you find him? And they're like, no, but we're going to. This thing is throwing us all out of whack. We thought this stone would help us, but it's done nothing but throw us the wrong way. And he chucks something across the alley. Ding, 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 ding. Well, you have one more day, and if you fail, I'll kill you both myself. And you hear that flesh and slimy warping bend as the figure wasn't like fully out of the wall yet, just like emerged and protruding, and now it just like retracts and begins to morph back into it. And yeah, that is everything. They kind of scuffle about, they scoff at each other.
Oh my god, I need my little buddy. He needs to hear this.
And if you would peep around the corner, you can make one more investigation check real quick.
I sure will. Alright, let's see. Let me do one more investigation. My investigation, what I say, is -1, so I already know. So I can roll a d20. Clean it. Okay, d20, so 19, so 18.
You peep around and see that not only are both of these dark figures gone, but that wall that I was just describing is also gone. This wall is not the same.
Like poof.
It is just in the same spot, and whoever made this wall can conceal it a lot better, make it go away a lot faster than Vero can.
Ooh. Okay.
And
I can hear you on my...
You see a small stone that has been skipped across the alley and is tucked up against the one of the barrels that has trash stuffed in it, with a crescent moon on it.
A small blue stone with a crescent moon. Okay.
Yep. And that is perfect. We will go ahead and call it there. thank you guys again for joining us. Then make your way back up
Yeah,
and meet
hell
up with
yeah.
Barrow, and the events would continue. Thank you guys again for catching up with us in this filler
Sweet.
episode as we patched in what was all happening alongside our other episode. This has been so much fun, and I appreciate you guys all for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one in Spells and Scepters. Well, I mean, Pass Bump basically said it for me, but thank you guys for hanging out with us for our marathon of Spells and Scepters. It's midweek's marathon's early premiere, and I think we killed it. We have so much coming out again this week. Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday are the big days to catch up and stay in touch. We got a whole website dropping, a card game dropping, just so much crazy shit that we need you guys to come and check out and be a part of. And we are hyping it up and celebrating as Spells and Scepters is officially halfway through season 1, and it's getting real out there. So we're counting down all the spells, all the cursed items, all the blessed items, everything, including royal families and all kinds of shit, tracking for multiple videos in the future, as well as tracking all of the critical 20 successes for something that we're planning a future project too. I mean, there's just so much, and Sunday is going to be an incredible stream. So make sure you guys hit that follow button and stick around. If you guys want to check out more Spells and Scepters, make sure to check out the YouTube Spells and Scepters. We got so much dropping over there, as well as our first ever build videos where I take a character from fiction and try and build them in Spells and Scepters. And then each one of those videos is going to be a free spell that's going to be hidden with a code somewhere in there to get you started with that build. Something you could start off with really early on. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So I want to thank you guys all for helping us get this far, and I look forward to going even further into the future to infinity and beyond with you all next time on Spells and Scepters midweek midweek marathons.